still kind of just nerve-wracking, like thinking if I eat something wrong that it could be life-threatening.
He is one of more than 500,000 Coloradans living with serious food allergies. Tonight, a Denver 7 exclusive uncovering significant problems with the distribution of a life-saving medication, epinephrine injectors, more commonly known as EpiPens.
I just think it's kind of unacceptable that they're like so cheap to make and they're like extremely expensive.
And that expense is the reason why on January 1st, a new law was enacted designed to significantly reduce the costs.
But an exclusive Denver 7 Investigates hidden camera investigation uncovered a rocky rollout in the implementation of the state's new law. Questions about government breakdowns and problems in properly informing pharmacies around the state.
Now, Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski unravels the cost-cutting confusion.
Us as pharmacists and us as a company don't know what to do because
you are hearing the voice of uncertainty.
I honestly think most places just didn't know how to handle it.
Wow, that sounds really frustrating.
oh heck yeah.
Should this video be a wake-up call to the pharmacy board?
Absolutely. I think it should be a wake-up call to everybody that is involved with this process.
State Senator Dylan Roberts reacting to what our hidden cameras uncovered.
I think your videos show a clear confusion.
Video showing local pharmacies confused about this law, co-sponsored by Senator Roberts and signed by the governor last June. A law with bipartisan support designed to significantly reduce the cost of epinephrine injectors for tens of thousands of Colorado families. Were your expectations that pharmacies followed this law?
Yes, absolutely. I think that's my expectation. That was the governor's expectation.
Specifically, the new law acknowledges rising costs of epinephrine auto-injectors make this life-saving medication difficult or impossible to obtain for many people. It says the intent of state lawmakers is to establish an affordability program to ensure Colorado residents have greater access to epinephrine. Here's why. A set of 2 EpiPens can cost up to $700 for the uninsured in our state. The new law intended to drop that cost to just $60 by simply filling out this form. So 2 months after that law took effect, using hidden cameras, Denver 7 Investigates visited several pharmacies in the metro area to see if they are following the law.
You're my first person to do this.
First person?
Yeah, so I don't know what I'm doing yet.
And he was not alone. 8 months after the governor signed the law, and 8 weeks after pharmacies were supposed to sell EpiPens for just $60, our test found the law clearly not working.
Have you heard of it?
No, I have not. It's like we don't know how we would process it on our side to make it be that price.
We heard confusion and frustration from both employees behind the counter and pharmacists.
It's a good thing, like that they're trying to reduce the price of EpiPens, because paying $300 for one is ridiculous, but there's, like, they passed that, but there's nothing to actually take that price down.
The Board of Pharmacy just released a thing. Right now they don't have an answer. So right now we're all waiting to see what the manufacturers do.
Reaction to what you heard there.
Yeah, now I'm seeing a lot of different reasons why this is not working.
It says to just fill this out and bring it here, and it seems like it's like on the pharmacies to just like override the price, but we can't. Like, we're not getting any type of payment, reimbursement, nothing from the government. There's no direction as to what we're supposed to do other than try to get in contact with the manufacturer.
She's a manager. What's your take?
Well, she's trying to do the right thing, but she clearly understands the frustration with the lack of accountability from these big pharma companies and a lack of information of how she can fix the problem. You passed the law. Whose job was it to make sure these pharmacists know what's going on? You know, the state government oversees pharmacies and pharmacists. I've run this program through the Board of Pharmacy and the Division of Insurance. There's no doubt our hidden cameras uncovered a landscape of pharmacies confused by the new law, but it should also be noted we found a few that were able to navigate the changes.
Yeah, $60. Like it was like more than $300 before, but it brought it down to $60.
This Safeway in Arapahoe County and this King Soopers in Denver understood the law change. Now they're selling 2 EpiPens for $60.
$60 is your total.
We just need to make a few phone calls, but it's not like really complicated.
Is that every Safeway? Okay. How come other people can't do that?
I don't know. Maybe they are not trained well.
So we found a place that gets it.
Gives me some hope. I mean, it's a bright spot in a pretty tough set of videos here.
In the end, our test discovered nearly 70% of the locations we visited confused by the new law and lacking the knowledge or ability to sell us a pair of EpiPens for that discounted price.
I need to figure this out. Like, it's like I said, more people are gonna come with the same issue.
A learning moment?
A learning moment for sure. We can fix it. I'm sad about the 2.5 months that we've lost already.
We passed it this year.
Has that hidden camera video given you ammunition to fix this?
Absolutely. Now when these lobbyists come and say, it's not our fault, I can point at the video and say, yes, it is. Look at this. This is what's happening in pharmacies across our state. You, as a manufacturer, need to comply with the law and help this pharmacist do their job.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Responding to what our hidden cameras discovered, Senator Roberts is now reaching out to Colorado's Attorney General, the state's Pharmacy Board, and the Division of Insurance, looking for options to increase accountability and understanding of the new law. It's no accident lawmakers did include a $10,000 penalty for manufacturers failing to follow the new law. And speaking of manufacturers, there are lawsuits in the works right now by Big Pharma attempting to block the cost-cutting of EpiPens. Clearly, there are several moving parts, and because we know this financial relief is critical to more than 500,000 Colorado residents with serious food allergies, our promise, our reporting, and our questions will not end here. I'm Chief Investigative Reporter Tony Kovaleski.